All right, what up, guys? Still messing around with configuration settings on this new channel. I figured out why the last time we had such a long lag. I was set to normal latency. There's a low latency and there's an ultra low latency. Today we're going ultra low latency. So let's see how delayed it is. Hopefully it goes a little bit better. Happy Monday. Welcome to Fishy Hour. Oh! You guys see this? That's also why I'm late a little bit. I was messing around with this, trying to get it to not reflect the light so you can see it better. So these are little magnets, super thin. They're magnets, though. I'm not selling these. I'm giving these away to you guys when I see you in person. It's little trinkets. Little cool things, let you know that I'm thinking about you guys when I get the ads that say, oh, you want to order some stickers? I'm like, sure. Do you want to order some keychains? I'm like, sure. My keychain. My keychain Mac right there. See him? Wait, hold on. Don't copy my house. Keys. Keychain. There it is. So I'll have these, and I'll have these little magnets with me. Next time we see each other on the bays, stop me and say, hey, can I get one of those keychains? Or hey, can I get one of those little magnets? So you can put it on your microphone when you start your show. Or on your fridge. When you do some good work, you want to put it on your fridge, you can put the Mad Max sticker on it. What up, Ohio boy fishing? I take it that's Aiden. Good name change. Get you some subscribers. I see SoCal Bass in the house. I think it's Josh, Coach Worf, Dario, Garrett, Leonard, Jet, Izzy, what up? Sandra, Tyler, Brian likes to fish. What up, Brian? Leonard in the house. Doug, Wayne, MMFC, Garrett. Let's see, who else am I missing? Roy's back. What up? Dang, almost forgot. Lame, what's up, MFC? Cool. I'm glad you guys are coming back. It looks like the stream is picking up a little momentum, so let's keep it going. Do me a favor and hit that like button if you haven't already. There's 21 of you in here. There's 7 likes. I don't know what's going on with that. I see Richie Rich. What up? Welcome, Richie Rich. I'm glad you found us. I'm sorry we moved on you. I say Roman. Tuna went crazy on the microbait over the weekend. Heard rumor of some Spiros diving as well. Cool, doing well. Cool. Right on. Ohio hunting, fishing, trapping live stream. Nice job. Okay, so let's open this soda up. Here we go. Here we go. Rate this pop top from 1 to 10, 10 being the best you ever heard. That was pretty dang good. Pretty good. I'm going to say it was one of my best. I want to say it's pretty good. Cheers. Happy Monday. Let's do some fishing reports. Tyler gave me a 10. Coach Work gave me a 7. Doug 8.5. Dario 9. Ohio boy. Aiden 8.5. Sandra a 9. Ooh, Captain Dan 9.99. Nice. Wayne gave me a 9. Richie Rich a 9. Okay, good. What's up, Joaquin? Welcome. Today we're basically gonna just talk about fishing reports, all that good stuff. Today we're just talking about fishing reports, all that good stuff. I'll start off. I'll let you guys know how fishing went for me this weekend. We fished on Saturday. I went to the secret spot. It was super fun. A lot of fish were caught. It wasn't super active. Like there wasn't a lot of action, but the action there was good fish. I guess you could say it was good fish. It was a slower day, but the fish that were caught they were decent fish. So it was still a fun time. I think there was like maybe 8 of us out in the water on kayaks. It's pretty fun. I got to fish with some of you guys. I know. Brian made it out there with us on his boat. I know. Jet was out there. Dario was out there. Leonard was out there. Who else was out there? Oh, what's his name? Man versus Wild. I was Brian, Mono Renaissance Man. That's right. Mono Renaissance Man was out there with us. Also, who else was out there? And it was a fun outing. It was good to get on the kayaks. It was good to get out. Roman and I caught a fish on a canoe. Oh, cool. Nice. So yeah, Jet got a good fish. Jet got a good fish on Saturday. He was working the hard baits, and he got a calico that was a pretty good size. I think it was like an 18-inch calico, right? So that was fun. So that was cool. That was cool. I've been kind of watching on. I've been watching that's funny. Wayne just put up a picture of action heroes in the 80s and action heroes in 2019. And in 2019 they're all skinny guys, and in the 80s they're all just like buffed out dudes. So funny. That's so funny. Sorry, I got distracted by the Facebook. Let's see. That calico was awesome. Such a cool bite. Yeah, that's like, oh yeah, Jet broke like, I think Jet had 2 personal bests before that 3rd personal best on calico that day. So that was pretty good. He did pretty good on calicos. There was a lot of extra security on those ammo docks and all those like that whole area. There was more security activity than I've seen in a while, which is and also like the boat charged over to some of the guys that were over by the ammo dock. But yeah, it's pretty crazy. So I'm gonna put the phone lines up so you guys can feel free to call in with your fishing reports and share the stoke of whatever you got done this weekend. Let's see. I'll try to post up some pictures. Says Doug. Cool. Joaquin says, okay. Cool. Okay, let me read some comments. Do you know if you got a good pic of that fish on GoPro, Roman? Ooh, that's a good. Oh, dude, I'm sure I do. I haven't downloaded the videos, but I will download it tonight or tomorrow morning, and I will look through that and get you a picture, Jet. I think we should have a good picture. Got pretty close. Let's see. Cody, what did Cody do? Slinging lead. Yeah, Ohio boy fishing there. 3 whitefish and 2 tree fish. A lot of others, small ones, and we tossed them back. Oh, that's cool. Cool. Yeah, I know some of us went fishing La Jolla on Saturday, so that's good. That's good. Let's see. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. What up, Todd? Welcome to the stream. We're hanging out talking about fishing reports. Just everybody's chiming in on what they did this weekend or last week. So it sounds like you guys aren't up for talking about fishing reports, but if you guys want to talk about something else, let's do. What's the plan for this coming weekend? I kind of want to fish La Jolla this Saturday. Todd, any fish made? Well, Todd's working on a special fish. I don't want to give it. I don't want to give it up right now, but we'll just talk about that later. Leonard, what's the plan for the weekend? Call in. Yeah, Coach, you can call in. Excuse me. The plan for the weekend, Leonard, is up in the air still. What do you want to do, Leonard? Do you want to go La Jolla, or do you want to fish the bay again? Let me know. Also, I have a jet flying overhead, so I'm going to mute myself real quick. While Daniel calls in.
Fresh one.
Are you there?
Oh.
Sorry about that. I got thrown off by the jet. I'm still here. I lowered my volume and I couldn't hear myself, and I was like, oh. Okay. How's it going?
Going good, of course.
Wharf TV in the house.
Unfortunately, my Wharf TV series is put on hold until YouTube changes its policies. But anyway,
what happened?
Yeah, I'll get dinged right away if I post either one of the episodes I have for Wharf TV.
Why?
So I'll have to keep. I showed like directly the death of fish and stuff on my.
What?
Like how to accomplish a safe and sane kill, and I think that is currently outlawed on YouTube.
Oh, seriously? That's lame.
Yeah, but anyways, I told you about the one episode I have about the 3 easy payments of $19.99. But anyway,
have they actually did they give you a warning or something like that?
No, I haven't posted it.
Then
but
just post it.
I asked the guy who knows about these things.
I know about those things. Just
like,
post that shit. Who cares? What are they gonna do?
Yeah, don't do that. That's what he told me. I might have to post it to Twitch or something. But anyways.
Oh, man.
So anyway, on to the reports.
Yeah, go for it.
The tuna were going to town around the 43, the 226. South of the 302, I heard about another gang of boats that just found tuna boiling for miles and miles. But they're all eating bait that's like 3/4 of an inch long, so very few people got them to go. My buddy Gio posted a report in the forums. He was lucky and got one. I think he said he caught it on bait. I'm not 100% sure.
Ooh.
But he ended up hooking it on 15-pound fluoro.
What?
It was a fish. I mean, if I had to guess, I'd say in the upper 40s. His scale said 40 pounds, but definitely looks heavier than that. Some other people said it was more in the 60-pound class. People who know more about it than I do, maybe.
Yeah.
But
was he trying to catch bass?
He got one. I heard a couple guys got some on poppers. I heard the flying fish got a few, but otherwise they were really tight-lipped. I mean, there was a huge volume of fish, and they were feeding super hard, but very few guys got on them well on Saturday into Sunday.
That's crazy.
I did hear some Spiros jumped in and nabbed a few.
A few what?
Including one boat that had 3 guys, and they got limits.
Of what?
Bluefin.
Wow, that's cool.
So, six nice fat bluefin, probably 50 to 80 pounds a piece if they're following the trend.
Yeah, that's a good haul.
Yeah, that's a nice day fishing for sure. But otherwise I didn't hear about a lot of guys having successful outings. Some of the guys went up north and bagged some yellowtail off patties. I read another thing where the Spiro got a couple Dorado off a patty, 2 bulls and a hen.
Oh wow!
But that was supposedly up north too, somewhere north of Clem, someplace out in the basin.
Yeah,
but otherwise pretty quiet offshore this last weekend.
That's crazy. It seems like it cooled down and then like the bite slowed down a little bit, right?
Yeah, well, it tends to go in waves. So what happens is once the bigger bait comes in, and this is my interpretation of events, not necessarily what's factual, but when the bigger mackerel and bullet tuna and baby bonitos and the bigger sardines start crashing on that same small bait, the fish will switch back over and they'll be a whole lot easier to catch.
Oh, okay.
But right now that water temperature is favoring that small bait, so there's no competition for the tuna, so they're just gorging themselves.
That makes sense. Crazy.
And like I said, that's my interpretation. It's not backed up by science or anything, but it just seems to be what I've seen over the years, over and over and over again. When that small bait does really well, the larger bait gets suppressed because of water temperature, surface temperature, and the big tuna just go to town on that little bait because it just can't escape. So they just key in on that and just hammer away.
That's cool. Dang. Yeah, man. It's like that's part of the fun though. Is trying to figure out the bite and stuff. So if you were gonna go fish this weekend, I mean, it's like maybe a little too early, but for next weekend, what would you do?
Well, if I was gonna go fish offshore, this is what I would do. I'd go out a few miles past the 100 fathom curve, and I'd just patty hop north. And then if I didn't see any patties holding yellows, I would head inshore and get to work. Lots of barracuda, lots of bonito. Well, I mean, depending on where you're working. Up north, they have a pretty good bonito bite going right now. Nothing huge, but like bonito to 6-7 pounds.
Yeah.
Fun size, in other words. Lots of barracuda being taken, even in the bays and stuff. There's been some legal barracuda caught in Mission Bay. I mean, it's no surprise for San Diego Bay, but Mission Bay's coughed up some legals. So I imagine the bonito are right behind them, and I'm sure you don't have to go super far to get on them. Like I said, if it were me and I was heading offshore, I'd just go look at patties. I'd go head out to the line and then go north or south, whatever.
All right.
Kind of pick a heading that you don't think's been done today, and go look at patties along the way and pitch live mackerel on every patty you find. Yeah, that's what I would do if I was heading offshore.
Perfect. No, that's good. That's a good game plan. Shoot, that's super cool.
I mean, you go with what's biting at the time you go.
Yeah, exactly.
And there's no sense in going 150 miles for patties. You can just pick apart the inshore current breaks and maybe get on a nice yellowtail bite and maybe not. Probably not too good inshore, if I had to guess, just looking at the SST. I haven't heard anything of any kayakers really just scoring a bunch of them.
Yeah.
I haven't seen anything like that the last few days, so that tells me they're probably down deep. I mean, if I was trying for yellows in the next few days, I would probably go with some kind of a sinker rig or slider or bull rig or whatever. Million variants there are.
Yeah, exactly.
Dropper, reverse dropper, or whatever.
That's cool. Man. Okay, well, that's good. That's good information. Shoot.
And the calicos have kind of pushed off the shallow structure a little bit from what I'm reading between the lines. So forgive me if I'm wrong, but
okay.
If what I'm seeing is correct, it looks like they're pushing off the shallow structure, which is kind of a good sign for the shore fishing guys who are looking for panfish or other stuff to catch.
Yeah.
But it's kind of good. It's really good news if you're a kayak angler and you like catching big calicos. I'd say target that outside edge of the kelp at 70 feet, 75 feet, and just hammer tanks all day.
Yeah, that's cool.
I'd be surprised if you had a mackerel of any reasonable size on bottom for very long before one of them was all over it. Like the possibility of catching some real beast is
like
there.
A big calico?
Yeah,
on a Mac. That's cool.
Yeah, like 6 to 9 pounds, maybe something like that.
That'd be cool.
Yeah. I don't know about the rockfish seem on the small side from what I can tell. I was just filleting some that were caught in Loya the other day. Not like terrible, just not huge beastie ones.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Maybe that cooler water kind of pushed those bigger reds. Might have pushed them shallower than guys are looking to. Sometimes it happens.
On the reds, on the rockfish, on the vermilion.
Yeah, big vermilions and boccaccios and stuff.
Cool.
But inshore game right now to me is calicos. I mean,
yeah.
If I was going to go pick a target and I wanted something flat hard and would eat artificials, that's what I would do.
Nice. Super cool. Well, thanks for calling in with the report. That's super good. Super good. So what? I have
a few other items of interest to add to my report. If you guys want to hear about some other stuff.
Yeah, let's go for it. Because we're gonna get Ryder in. We're gonna get Hyder in here because he just got back from Alaska.
Oh, so awesome! Yeah, I'll make it quick. I know that a 9.5 pound largemouth was taken in the Imperial Valley yesterday.
That's cool.
And it wasn't on live bait; it was on a rattle trap. The guy was fishing for stripers below one of the big drops and caught it, which is super rare for summer. Super rare.
That's cool. Like a lipless crankbait, like a rattle trap.
Yep. He was using a magnum rattle trap looking for big stripers in the aerated water, and he caught a bass that wasn't quite 10 pounds. He said at first I was kind of hurt that it wasn't 10 pounds, but
still,
then I realized the guy caught a 9.5 pound largemouth in
9
the middle
pounds
of
ain't
summer
bad
when it's like 115 degrees out there. So that's pretty incredible.
That's cool.
And rumor has it, I don't know if it's true, rumor has it that a world record contender red ear sunfish was caught at Havasu on Saturday.
Oh, what is that? Is that those little sunfish?
Yes. But when you think of a sunfish, you don't usually think of one approaching 6 pounds, if rumor has it right. So yeah, like a 5 pound, 14 ounce red ear was taken at Havasu on Saturday, supposedly.
That's funny.
There have been numerous over 4, not very many over 5, but numerous over 4 caught. This one approaches world record if it's to be believed.
Is that even considered like a trophy fish?
Yeah, it's definitely a trophy
Oh,
fish.
it is?
I mean,
Okay.
yeah. I mean, a red ear over 3 pounds is a trophy. You catch one approaching almost 6, that's ridiculous
Got it.
status.
That's fun. That's cool. That's cool.
So, yeah, anyway, just a little bit of fresh water for you.
Yeah, that's good. Awesome. Cool. All right. Well, so what's the deal? When are you gonna put up more videos on your channel? Then what's the deal? Like, is it?
I've got one waiting right now, but it's too long, and I don't have a way to cut it down. So I'll probably just scrap it, and I'll try to get some more footage probably tomorrow. I'll probably try to get it shorter.
Just cut it with Movie Maker or
Movie Maker's not supported anymore, unfortunately.
What?
That was my favorite for a long time. You can't even download it anymore, according to what I've seen.
Nah, you can. There's a bunch of free ones that you can use. You don't need that many features. Anyway, well,
yeah, but I'm working with a Chromebook. I haven't got my computer.
Okay. Chromebooks got their own. You can use probably like I'll figure one out for you, and I'll send you the name for it, and you can look it up.
All right, you betcha, man.
Right, cool.
I'd love to hear about it.
Cool. All right, Coach. Worth TV in the house.
All right, take it easy, Roman. Nice talking.
Nice talking to you too.
All right, peace, man.
Good night. Cool. All right, guys. Sorry I missed some of your chats. I was kind of enthralled here. Let's see. Everybody go like the video, says hi boy. Thanks. Yeah, 31 people in here. Woo-hoo. We're getting back up to our regular numbers. Hit that like button, guys. Let's pump these numbers up so that this new channel starts to get promoted. Let's see. Mr. Hyder's back. Welcome back, Ryan. Hyder's been in Alaska slaying the fish over there, and I wanted to see if he could call in today and give us like a little report on what his adventure was like. So Hyder, if you have a couple minutes to call in, I would love to hear some Alaska goodness. I'm gonna put the phone number up on the screen. Just call in. I'll get you up on the board, and we'll talk a little bit about your adventure. Super cool. While we're waiting for Hyder, if he wants to call in, then we'll kind of go through some more of these comments. Captain Dan says, Coach is right. Small bait's getting eaten, so you need to use small hooks like I did the other day. Only got a 40-pound bluefin. Only got a 40-pound bluefin. That's still pretty awesome, Captain Dan. I'll take a 40-pound bluefin. Todd says, waves at La Jolla are about 3 or so this weekend. 3 feet or so. Okay. Is that the predicted? Are they like, so that means that they can get up to 6, or they're at 1.5 and can go to 3? Sandra said, oh, okay. What up, Arnold? Welcome back. There you go. Got a phone call coming in. Thank you for calling Fishy Hour. Who is this?
This is your man, All-Nighter Hyder.
What up? Dude.
Not much, man. I'm hanging in there.
Welcome back. Is there a...
Yeah, thank you. Got all my fingers and toes still.
Isn't that crazy? So take us there, dude.
It was a crazy season, yeah.
What was it like day one when you... So background, a little bit of background. When did you leave?
Let's see. When did I leave? June 5th.
Okay, June 5th. You fly out to Alaska.
5th, got there in one day.
Nice.
And 3 flights.
Oh wow!
But got there in one day, and then not too much of the COVID to set me back. You know,
okay.
no tests or anything like that. But yeah, I got to camp and got settled in for my quarantine.
Oh, cool.
Powered through that, and then started the season.
So we
were able to start working on the boat after the quarantine.
So you showed up, and they put you in quarantine for 14 days.
Right. We just went to our bunkhouse.
Yeah.
And just stayed in our bunkhouse and just stayed to ourselves.
Yeah. That's cool. Okay, so then they're like, okay, you're good to go. You made it through your quarantine. It's time for you to get on the boats.
Right.
So,
then we're able to jump in the truck and run into town and grab the parts we need to fix up the boat, because the boats just sit for 10 months out of the year. They're just sitting in dry dock, and so we get them all de-winterized and get them ready for the season, and throw them in the water from there. And once we're in the water, there's no coming back. We were told not to tie up to the dock unless we had an emergency.
Whoa.
So we were out there for a month.
So you're basically fishing day and night?
We fish per tide.
Okay.
And
cool.
Fish and Game tells us when and where we fish.
Ooh.
So they set the district boundaries, and they're all intangible GPS boundaries. But the where, or rather the when, that's when they tell us we can fish. So it's usually, say, a 7 or 8 hour period, and we get to fish between these hours and this hour, and we have to plan our days about that. About the tides, yeah. Tides dictate everything up there.
That's cool. That's cool. So what was like an average day? Like, I guess, I mean, they probably all weren't the same, but like, what was like the common thing that would have to happen? Like, what was your schedule like? You wake up in the morning, or did you fish at night too?
We'll get up 2 hours before the period starts. And that's just to get the nets ready and travel. I would actually get the nets ready the night before, or the tide before.
Yeah.
But we get up a little early, and we travel to the spot that we want. Once we get there, we pretty well, everyone picks their spot. You know, all these boats, tons of boats, they all spread out and try to get a little bit of room for each other. Once the period starts, balls drop and nets are in the water. Everybody sets their net right out the stern, and then the game is to just sit there and wait, just drift with the net. So it's drift gill netting.
How big?
We just drift with the net.
How long is the net? Like, not how deep, but how long is the net? Like, how much net do you let out?
The net is 125 fathoms, which equals out to 900 feet.
Oh, damn, that's a big net, dude. That's crazy. How long does it take on average to deploy it?
150 fathoms. Sorry, 150 fathoms.
How long do you get?
It takes anywhere from 3 to 5 minutes to get it out.
Okay, cool. And then when you
a little bit of time.
Cool. And then how long do you leave it out before you start bringing it in?
We'll usually leave it out at least an hour. We're not line bangers. There's two different kinds of fishermen where guys will set the net and drift with it and just catch the fish as we drift. We like to set in the rips. They tend to gather the fish. And then there's the line bangers where the fish first come into the district. They haven't seen any other boats yet. They're not scared. They're just doing their thing, just swimming upstream, swimming up bay. They'll set their nets right on the line, and their sets are only 15 minutes or so.
Oh wow!
And they generally won't even get the whole net out. They'll set half their net or so, and they'll start to catch a bunch of fish because there's no other competition in front of them. And so then they reel it in real quick and do it again. But there's a lot of competition at the line. A whole lot of competition. Yeah.
That's cool. But everybody eventually gets their share or whatever, right? How many times do you deploy the net per day? Like, I mean, there's 2 tides, right? So you fish twice a day?
We fish twice a day, yeah. And we'll do anywhere from one set to maybe 4 or 5 sets in that in that tide.
Okay, so now like on an average pull, not like a good pull or a weak pull, an average pull, how many salmon are you catching?
Let's see. When we're just starting, we can catch 1 or 2 out of the whole 900 feet.
Wow.
And it hangs just about 14 feet in the water, so it takes up some real estate in the water.
Yeah.
But sometimes we'll just catch nothing, and it's called a water haul.
Yeah.
Those are not fun. Especially when you've drifted on the thing for 2 or 3, 4 hours.
Sucks,
Get a water haul. It's just
it's like the skunk.
Demoralizing. Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
It's another name.
But we can catch upwards of 500 or 600 fish at a time.
Wow.
And that takes a lot to clean the net at that point. Once we're reeling it back on board, we're using hydraulics, and we'll reel on about 10 feet of net at a time. And when it's loaded with fish, man, there's a lot to pick. And they're not always cooperative.
Yeah. That's super
You may not
good.
know it, but fish have opposable thumbs. They have lots of opposable thumbs, and they grab that net and they hold on for dear mercy. Oh man,
that's crazy. Hey, so I was gonna ask. So you're bringing the net. Sorry, I'm just asking questions because I'm curious, and I've never done it. So and I figure you really gotta ask, right? So you're bringing the net. You're bringing the net in. Everybody's jumping on there and like grabbing the fish, taking them out of the net, throwing them into some kind of like storage tank, I bet, right? Or even just on deck, right?
Generally, we just fall them right at our feet.
All right, cool. And then you deal with them after you get them off the net.
And then if it's slow, one guy will start pitching them into the fish holds.
Got it. Okay. So once you don't do anything else before you pitch them into the fish hold. You just go in there, right? It's like a bait tank. It's like a giant bait tank, basically.
Right. We want to get them into the fish holds as soon as possible because they are flooded with refrigerated seawater. We have an RSW system on board, so they're going into really cold water, 33-degree water, and that chills them down and
slows them down
gets
too.
their body temperature down, and the cannery gets a better product as far as the salmon goes, and then we get a better price for it.
Perfect. And so when you and are you making the way back to drop off all that hull twice a day?
Right. Yeah. After every period.
Wow, that's a lot of driving and.
So so everything's scheduled.
Yeah. so pretty much there's no downtime because you're on your way back to unload the fish, and when you unload the fish, is it like done with like pumps and stuff?
No, we throw them into what are called brailer bags in our fish holds. We'll have 2 brailer bags per fish hold, and we have 6 fish holds.
Yeah, that's cool.
Each brailer bag. They have certain criteria. The cannery has certain criteria as to what they want the bags to weigh.
Okay.
So we throw about 125 fish in there. The fish average about 5.5 pounds of fish. So we try to keep our weight under 750 pounds of brailer. And when we do that, we get a little bonus incentive of an extra 5 cents per pound. But it adds up.
That's cool. Dude, that's work. Did you get any video?
Yeah. I did.
Yes.
I did. Yeah, I threw the GoPro on the bill of my hat.
Yeah.
in a POV kind of way, and I was picking fish. Man, it was a good 66-minute video. But yeah, we talked about that. We'll have to edit that thing down.
Yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be awesome. Yeah, we'll edit it down, throw some music on there. That'd be cool. That's a cool adventure.
Yeah.
Super.
Yeah.
Cool.
So what happened this season? Well, there was a lot that happened this season, but the really bad thing was that my other deckhand, there's only 3 of us on the boat. There's 2 deckhands, and then there's the captain. And one of my deckhands, well, the other deckhand, he had a medical emergency where he was having chest pains, and we had to take him to the dock. And thank God there was water at the dock.
Oh, jeez.
For us to even get there. And they were able to crane him off the dock and give him some tests, and they actually had to fly him back home to take the rest of the tests, a stress test and such, but. Yeah, he had to leave early. So I fished most of the season myself, picking 90% of the fish.
Wow.
It was a trip, but the silver lining was my percentage went up considerably. And I got to do all the work in my time frame as I wanted to do it as efficiently as I could.
Yeah.
My captain knew I was capable, so he just gave me free reign of the bow and the back deck, and I got it all done.
That's crazy.
That was kind of fun doing it all myself.
Yeah, that's like a really good experience too.
Yeah, it really was. Tying up the bow and then running back to the stern and tying that
up. Oh man, that's super cool.
Yeah, trip, man. It was a trip of a season, man. Lots of bears.
Oh yeah. Oh,
there was a porcupine. There was weasels out there. There was fox. All manner of animals, man. Lots of bald eagles.
Oh, cool. That's cool.
Yeah, that's a trip, man.
Well, how many times have you done that trip before? Or that have you been in that?
This was my 9th season.
Okay, cool. Does anything stick out in particular about this season besides having to take over for multiple tasks, multiple roles?
The canneries that are in town, they were all locked up and fenced up, whereas there's not usually any kind of barriers. There was lots of barriers, and there were guards that would check people in and out.
Wow.
So there was lots of safety precautions, I'll call it.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, I mean, COVID changed a lot of stuff. That's crazy. Cool.
Yeah, and I do understand it. I mean, these are canneries that process fish and then send that fish out to the rest of the world. So
yeah, exactly.
It's definitely susceptible.
Yeah.
But really, all in all, that we heard over the radio, there wasn't too many cases. And once there was a case, they rushed him right out of there. They got him out of there right away.
Yeah, they don't want any of that stuff getting closed down right now because
right.
the season's so short. That would devastate it. You know.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, we go up there for 7 weeks, but really we only fish about 3.5 of the weeks, 4 weeks.
Right.
Yeah, the rest is just working on the boat and then getting it winterized for the next season.
Perfect. So before you left, you basically have to go put the boat into the same condition it was when you got there, which is like get it winterized, I guess, right?
Right. Like I said, that RSW system, we have to drain all the water because if any of it freezes in those pipes, it's going to burst in pipes. And that plumbing is so tightly packed in there. We only fish on a 32-foot boat.
Wow.
And this thing it's not a small system, and getting all the plumbing in there, everything is so tight.
Jeez.
So yeah, any kind of replacement work on that is not going to be easy, not going to be fun.
Right. Man. Well, that sounds like an awesome adventure. That's a good.
Yeah, it really is. I tell people it's the best misery I've ever lived through. Because it is miserable, but it's fun too at the same time.
That's funny. I was gonna say, did you bring any fish back?
I did. I brought about 44 pounds back.
Oh yeah, nice, dude. Nice, man. Well, thanks for calling in and sharing this freaking awesome adventure, dude. That's so cool. Like, I could probably do that for like a day or two just to see what it's like, and I'd be like, all right, I'm good. I've had enough. Not a whole month. That's crazy. But I'm glad you're back safe.
A lot of people do that. A lot of people get up there and then they take off before the season will even start. Yeah, it's definitely not for everybody.
Oh, that sucks. That sucks. Hang on, I got an American flying over here real quick. Yeah, it kind of lingers. It's okay. I should have closed my window. No worries. Yeah, it's super cool. So then we're gonna go fishing on Saturday. So I hope you can make it out with us. It'll be good to see you again.
I think I can.
Awesome.
I think I will.
Cool. Sounds good. All right. So again, this is a super fun little catch up, and it's cool to see what it's like to fish in Alaska, or at least get a little bit of a glimpse of what it's like. So thanks for calling in, and I'll see you on Saturday then. Oh, are you already in the Facebook group? You are, right?
I am, yeah.
Okay, cool. And the Discord group, because you are in the Discord group, because I remember I helped you set it up. Okay, good. All right, so making sure to see what you missed.
Sir.
Only thing that's changed since then is that we basically moved to this other channel, which I already updated you, so we're good. Yeah, you're good to go. You're still in the loop, and everybody still remembers you. So
nice.
Cool. All right, then we'll see you Saturday. Thanks for calling in.
I did get new rain gear, so I got black pants now.
Well, you got, yeah. Wait, what color? You got rid of the fluorescent chartreuse ones?
No, I didn't get rid of them. I'll definitely wear them sometimes. But
that's funny.
Yeah, I got some black ones. I got a nice jacket, a real nice small jacket that I can bundle up really tight and shove in the hole of the kayak somewhere and lose it.
Exactly. That's cool, dude. All right, awesome. We'll see you on Saturday. I'll put the details of the outing on in Facebook. Okay.
Perfect. Sounds good.
All right, dude. Thanks.
All right, man.
All right.
Talk with you then.
All right, cool. Good night.
Bye-bye.
All right, guys. That was Hyder in the house. He's back. Welcome back. That was cool. It makes me happy to think about like the wildness of Alaska. I've never been to Alaska. I know it would be a cool trip to go on. But yeah, it's a cool session. Yeah, Brian, that's a great question. I forgot to ask him. I should have asked him if he snuck any rod and reel fishing. I see what's his name here? NKR Fishing and Outdoors, dude. It's cool to come in here and chat with everybody and be part of the conversation, but don't just come in here asking for subs, okay? You got to be respectful of everybody else's time, okay? Come in here, hang out, answer questions, ask questions. That's all fair game, but don't just come in here asking for subs, okay? That's kind of that's kind of going to somebody else's party and asking them to come to your party, okay? At least get to know us a little bit before you try to get us to go subscribe to your channel, okay? All right, so let's keep it going. Yeah, there we go. Cool. Noah, who's Noah? Noah. Oh, is that your name, Noah? Cool. Welcome. Oh, cool. Okay, cool. All right, so it's is it one of your friends, Aiden? Cool. All right. Cool. Okay, cool. Okay, we're gonna keep it going. Let's see what's going on over here. Oh yes. Okay, so I need you guys to for tomorrow. I need to prep you guys for tomorrow because tomorrow we're not gonna be able to stream on this channel. So we're gonna try to stream on Twitch. Okay, so let me bring you guys up to date on that real quick. Let's see if I can pop this up over here. There we go, Twitch TV. Okay, so I'm gonna put this in the chat. Okay, so tomorrow we're gonna be live streaming to Twitch. It's a different platform than YouTube. And the reason we're doing that is because on YouTube, we cannot live stream from my phone if I'm under 1,000 subscribers. And this channel is under 1,000 subscribers. We're only at about, where are we at? We're at 139 actually. It's not so bad, but we're like, we're a ways from 1,000, right? So until then, we're gonna live stream from the kayak tomorrow, which is fishing from the kayak day. Tomorrow, we're gonna live stream to Twitch. Okay, it's a different website. I'm gonna give you guys a link to go follow that profile before we can so you can be ready for tomorrow. So that the same thing happened last week doesn't happen. Here we go. I just popped the link in the description. Sorry, I just popped the link in the chat. It says twitch.tv/San Diego Fishing. Just click on that, and it's going to take you to a page. I'll bring up the page for you. All right. Let's see. Go. Sorry, here we go. Sorry, I got distracted by the conversations over here happening with NKR Fishing. Just relax, dude. Don't it's nobody's I'm not trying to be mean to you. I just need to hang out, read the chats, see what everybody's talking about, and then see where you can jump in to add your 2 cents, right? To add your think about what you're gonna say before you just start typing stuff. Okay? Just and it's you want to add to the conversation, right? Not distract or take away. Okay, so go with that as a general guideline. Okay. Hoppy Dreams on Twitch. Oh, Salty, are you on Twitch, Salty? Cool. All right. Well, there's a I'm putting the link in the chat one more time, guys. So you guys can click on that. Go over there to the. I'm gonna share that screen so you guys can see it. Let me see here. Browser share. Yes. Okay. So I had some channel art up on here, but I don't know what happened. It got removed. You guys can watch me fix that, I guess. Let's see, channel. Settings. Huh. Here's the channel art that should pop up, but anyway. Okay. So this is the channel. There's currently 17 followers, and that's where we're going to be live streaming tomorrow. So quick little update. If you don't subscribe to it now, then and you want to watch the stream tomorrow, just remember all you got to do is go to fishyhour.com. I'm going to redirect fishyhour.com to go to that site. And once you go there, it'll actually show that I'm streaming from the kayak because I tested it out. It's going to work. So we should be good to go on that point. Should be good to go on that. Okay. See Aaron's eyes. Oh, let's see what's going on up here. Let's see. Ryan didn't get any rod in real time. That sucks. Cool. No worries. Let's see. Okay, welcome back. NKR Fishing, no crying. No crying. Let's see. Salty Danglers, Hoppy Dreams on Twitch. Cool. I'm gonna go find you. Let's see. What else do I have in here? Good. Cool. I'm excited to go fishing soon. Okay, cool. All right. See. Okay. So tomorrow, Brian, I'm gonna fish. I'm probably gonna fish San Diego Bay. Near the. I want to launch either from Kellogg or from like Spanish Landing area. Yeah, it should be a fun one. I'm gonna stream for longer than 1 hour. I'm just gonna stream till pretty late, possibly. We got a call coming in. Let's get this last call of the day. Thank you for calling Fishy Hour, Captain Scotty in the house. Nice. Nice. Well, pretty good, dude. We're stoked. There's a lot of we hear there's a lot of bluefin caught over the weekend. Smaller ones, but people were catching them. Even I guess some spears got into them too.
There you go. So yeah, how is everybody? What was the conversations about today?
Just basic fishing reports, and then one of the fellows in the MMFC group, Ryan Hyder, he's been in Alaska for the past month and just got back. He was like salmon fishing, so he went over like the process. It's pretty cool.
Hope you got some king salmon.
What's that?
Hope you got some king salmon.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah, I think that's what it was. Yeah, they're pulling a lot of fish. That's pretty cool. Fishing for a month straight, twice a day.
Man, I could imagine. Woo!
I know. Right? It's pretty crazy.
There you go. Right on. So let's see here. What did we do? So Friday I went offshore flying the kite, looking for the big ones. There's obviously a lot of bait out there, and then even with as much bait as I carry, we did get 2 times where we got some fish, some tuna to blow up in our chum line, but if we don't get a bite real quickly while they're blowing around the boat, then they'll leave us for that bigger school of anchovies just a couple hundred yards away. So unfortunately, Friday we stunk, but that's all part of fishing. Then Saturday, kind of the same deal. We had tough fishing most of the day on the smaller grade tuna. We did end up hooking one, but then we lost it on bait on that smaller grade tuna. There's a lot of tuna pretty much north of the corner all the way through to the 43 over to the ridge. Lots of foaming tuna, but they're hard to pull up on. They're being really boat shy. So then we kept on pulling out farther, and we ended up with one big one on Saturday on the kite. It was about 60 miles from Mission Bay. I have heard of some bigger ones, cows of 200, farther out west, but we didn't make it out that far. We did make it out to the 381, which is about 70 miles from Mission Bay. I wasn't seeing as much activity as there. We ran back in towards like the condom bank, and that's not a joke, everybody. It's actually a bank that if you look at the contour lines on a satellite image, it looks like a condom. So they call it the condom bank.
That's so funny.
But yeah, we ended up with one. It was probably about 125, 130 pounds, somewhere in that range. After it was bled, gilled, gutted, it was 113 pounds of processing. So it was a good fish. That was fine. So, and then yesterday had a 9-hour offshore trip. And then I've seen that some of the fleet has been fishing around the Upper Hidden Bank.
Yeah.
We made our way towards the Upper Hidden, but we actually got stopped at the 425 by foamers. Ended up fishing the entire day around the 425. Ended up with 4 bluefin tuna, probably about the 35 to 45 pound range.
Oh, nice.
Possibly, maybe close to 50, but I don't know. Just kind of looking at it and estimating.
Yeah.
So yesterday's foamers, they were up pretty well, but they were few and far in between. Like the timing in between foamers as well as the areas in between tiny foamers, they were widely spread apart. So binoculars is a huge tool. If you guys are serious about getting out on your own boat and fishing offshore, do yourself a favor, get yourself a good pair of stabilizing binoculars. Get a pair of binoculars that are on gyroscope. The lenses are on gyroscope so that you'll be able to see anything out there while the boat's rocking around. That's one of the most important tools I have offshore. To be quite honest, if it's surface fishing, looking for fish up on the surface versus foamers, I would much over a sonar, because what you're looking for is you're looking for birds, you're looking for breaking fish, you're looking for foamers, and you're rolling up to them and casting jigs or bait into them. Whereas later season, we're going to do a lot more sonar fishing. We know fish are going to be in the area. We're going to be rolling around, watching the sonar. When we see a school of fish under the boat on the sonar, we're going to dump bait on it. We could very much still do that now, but it's much more time efficient to find them while they're up on the surface. So yesterday's jig of choice was the Yozuri 3D popper. Everybody write that down. Yozuri 3D popper.
Yozuri 3D popper?
Yep. Look it up on Google, take a picture, note it down, go get it. So we casted...
is there a size?
We casted bigger popper. It's a small popper. It's a real small popper.
Okay.
We casted cold snipers, like the 60 to 100 gram cold snipers. We threw the bigger poppers, for example, like the Halco or the bigger Yozuri popper, bull popper, no go. What they wanted was the small Yozuri 3D popper. I didn't try any other small poppers. They could have another different small popper may have been fit. But yeah, that was the one for us. So we got two on the 3D popper. We also had one come unbuttoned on a 3D popper, and then we had one foul hook on the cold sniper, and then we went 1 for 4 on live bait. So with these great fish, they've been breaking our reels. So that when you have a good sized fish and your drag is set correctly, you can't just wrench these fish in. The issue that I've been having with my customers is that they try and muscle these fish in, where you have to pull up on the rod and reel down on the fish. With a nice smooth movement, you can't just jerk on the fish and then reel in. What they've been trying to do is they'll try and turn the reel handle, but they're not gaining any line. But just the sheer weight of the fish just keeps the drag from pulling in line.
Oh, right.
And
Got it.
What they end up doing, instead of turning the reel handle in a nice circular rotation, they actually end up pushing the reel handle in towards the reel and breaking either the reel handle itself or stripping the gears inside the reel. Because this year we're just seeing a better grade fish. Like 2017, we were seeing 5 to 8 pound, standard size fish, or like that was like the norm of that year, 5 to 8 pound yellowfin. And then 2018, maybe we saw something like 12 to 15 pounds. 2019, we're seeing solid. Most schools were anywhere 20 to 25, and some schools later season into November were 25 to 40. This year our average size tuna is like 25 to 30 pounds. And then the bigger schools are anywhere between 50 to 80. So you put on we've broken between like opening up on June 8th between now. I've had 4 reels fail on me while fighting fish. So these are some nice grade fish, you guys. So the reels have been breaking. Shimano bait runners and Shimano Torium. So I've been slowly phasing out the higher end gear.
Yeah.
I've got the Penn Slammer 3, phenomenal spinning reel. Nice. And then Shimano Trinidad, Shimano Talicas. The Trinidads are great, and Talicas, I love them. It's just lever drags are also difficult for customers as well. Whenever I have a lever drag, they always want to push the lever all the way to full. Even though when I tell them you got to stop it at strike, they get excited. They might be drinking a little bit too much beer, but it is what it is. So yesterday I fished the 425. It was widely scattered, but there was hardly any boat traffic. So if anybody's wanting to go out tomorrow, it's gonna get windy. Yesterday afternoon got windy. Today you're looking for more fair weather, don't go out offshore. But if you're running and gunning for it, and you're okay with the possibility of coming back home with nothing,
Yeah.
then go for it. That's what I told my customers for the next couple of days. It's not to the point where I would cancel trips. It's fishable. It's safe for our size boat.
Yeah.
But it's not going to be easy fishing. So.
That's crazy. Yeah. Cool. That's an awesome report. Woo.
There you go. Yeah.
Man.
3D popper, man. We had 3 fish on it, whereas no other jig got bit for us yesterday on the bluefin foamers.
Wow. So you see the foamer, you just cast that jig on there, let it sink, or work it back?
Just depending on what type of jig you got.
Yeah.
You know, like for example, the Cold Snipers, you know, if they're foaming like really hard, because you sometimes you get kind of like maybe boiling.
Yeah.
You know, it's not like white water foam.
Yeah.
Then if they're just kind of boiling, then you know, I might have like a little bit of slower retrieve, try and have the jig have a little bit of action so that the fish can catch up. But if it's just straight foam, I just cast the Cold Sniper right into it and almost crank as hard as I can to either try and power hook one or to try and get them to try and take it. Sometimes they'll take the Cold Sniper and sometimes not. Yeah. And then of course the popper, you want to pop it, reel in the slack, pop it, reel in the slack.
Yeah.
And then if you have like a stick bait or a jerk bait, then you know you just cast it and you reel it. Sometimes switch the rod to try and get some more action out of it. Yeah, like a lot of times with the Cold Snipers, that is, you know, I'll cast it and sink a little bit and then work it back towards the boat, almost like a surface iron.
Yeah, that's cool. Hey, our next video with you should be like how to properly fight the fish, like the whole like pull up the rod, keep the bend in the rod, and then start cranking it down. That way you're like that way you're not burning out a reel. Or
so the other issue that we've been having as well is that, you know, say for example yesterday we were fighting, you know, 45, 50-pound flat fish on 30 pounds. You know, when the boat rocks up and down for small boat, that is. I mean, the big boat also rocks up and down, but not as much as the small boat. So when the boat was rocking up and down with the swells, you know, when I'm fighting a fish, you know, I'm kind of, you know, when the boat rocks one way, I kind of give some though. You know, I have some leeway with my knees so that like if the boat rocks up, I kind of bring the rod tip down a little bit.
Yeah.
Whereas with the customer, you know, they were just so rigid that every time that the boat moved up with the swell, and then you know the customer was rigid, and obviously just the weight of the fish, it just ended up pulling out more line. And then because they weren't able to pull the fish and then reel down onto the fish, they were actually losing more line as opposed to gaining line.
Oh, that's interesting.
Between me and the customer yesterday, honestly, I probably brought the fish color maybe 4 times, passing it off to them so that they could finish it off and I could gas it. But every time I passed it off, they ended up losing line again. So, yeah, and as much as I want to just tighten down the drag, these fish swim their entire lives. They're going to swim till the very end. And if it decides to gain a little bit of muster and then make a little run, it can definitely break. Because then that fish, when we gassed it, it still made a run, even though we were fighting it for close to an hour.
Jeez, that's
30
cool.
pounds.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. That's interesting, dude. That's that's stuff that like I wouldn't get to experience or like know of because I'm not taking new guys out that often. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. So the other thing that we've been trying to do is that we've been trying to play around with a couple different rod blanks, trying to see, you know, which ones are better. Because you know there's graphite, there's fiberglass, and then there's composite where it goes from graphite to fiberglass tips. And we're trying to play around with looking at the different blanks that have that transition from graphite to the fiberglass at different sections. So whereas the first set of boat rods I got is transitioned from graphite to glass tips, like pretty much mid-length. Yeah. I'm trying to find that have more of a fiberglass tip, and so the transition is lower down, it's closer to the butt end of the rod. So less graphite, more fiberglass has a softer tip, so that we don't pull as much hook on fish. Because then yesterday we also lost one fish on 20 pounds where the hook just pulled. You know, the drag was set correctly, the fish was hooked well, but after fighting it for about 15 minutes or so, the hook just came out. So,
Huh.
Yeah, we're playing around with our gear, trying to figure.
That's cool.
trying to hone
Fine tuning
down,
it. Yeah.
Yeah, because then fishing trips are all about teamwork. Everybody on the boat has to work it, and then when you work hard all day for small opportunities, and if you capitalize on as many opportunities as you can, then you'll be having much more success.
That's cool. That's cool. All right, so I think I know what we need to do on our next outing. We have a couple of videos to make, dude.
There you go.
Should be fun.
I mean, I'd love to show you guys, make a video for everybody to see how I'm looking for fish.
Yeah.
And then how to pull up on breaking fish. And once you got a fish hooked on, how to best bring it to the boat.
Perfect. Sorry, I cut myself out there because there's a jet flying overhead. So no, that's good. Awesome. Whoa, super cool.
Good.
So then we'll talk soon. I'm also in the market for a new rod for my new reel. These guys haven't seen my new reel yet. You know what it is. So I'm kind of I think Sandra spotted it in the background earlier this week, but I haven't shown it to these guys yet. So I'm excited.
Nothing gets by YouTube.
I know.
They see everything.
Cool. So yeah, we'll do that. We'll set up a trip soon. That'd be fun.
There you go, Roman. Yeah.
Cool. Awesome. Well, thanks for calling in, Scotty. Also, thanks for always sharing your knowledge with us and giving us such awesome reports. Really, it makes Monday it's a highlight of Mondays, dude. So thank you.
There you go. Yeah. So tomorrow I'm going to be offshore again for a 9-hour trip. I'm not quite sure what that's going to be yet. I mean, I'd love to go back to that 425 area, but just with volume of fish there, it's either going to be there or it's not. And then if it's not there, then I don't really have too many other options. Checking out like a 371, 302 for a 9-hour trip. I might be able to make it to the Upper Hidden, but from what I saw from the fleet, the morning before I left, I saw they were all at the Upper Hidden, and I saw them all kind of scattered looking around, meaning that they didn't find it there. This fish, obviously, they got tails built from it. So I'm not quite sure what my game plan is for tomorrow, but hopefully I find them and I can let you guys know where they move.
Sweet. Awesome. Cool. All right. Well, thanks for calling in, Scotty, again. Super nice of you.
Of course. Yep. Anybody trying to get out there, go out there and get them.
What's your most recent next availability? Or what's your next availability?
I only have 3 days available in August. I think I have August 18th.
That's cool.
20th, 24th available.
August 18th, 20th, and 24th. If you guys are interested in hooking up with Captain Scotty and him taking you out for some epic fishing, brothersportfishing.com. That's how you get a hold of him. Reach out to him. He probably won't be able to get back to you right away tomorrow because he'll be busy fishing. But when he gets back, he'll get back to you, and you can take up one of the spots. There's 3 spots left in August. That's cool. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Awesome. That's super cool. Thanks, Scotty.
Great. Thanks, Roman.
We'll talk soon.
All right. Talk to you again soon. Have a good day, everybody.
Good night. Awesome. I love Mondays, and I love with Scotty, because when Scotty calls in and just gives us the wrap up for the week. I mean the beginning of the his wrap up of what he's been up to, because it's a different level of fishing there. It's we fish the bays and stuff, fish for spotties, whatever. Maybe every once in a while go out to La Jolla, but that's a whole different world of fishing that Scotty's involved in, like the charters or sporties or that kind of stuff. It's just bigger class fish, and it's super interesting. Even though I don't do a lot of it, it's still cool to hear about it and get familiar with the terminology and the spots and the just what to expect. That's pretty cool. And the gear that they're using. So anyway, I find that stuff super interesting, even though I know it's not our bread and butter kayak fishing for spotties, but still pretty cool to listen to that kind of stuff. I'm just gonna do some real quick shout outs because it's almost time to roll. I see Izzy's in here. What up, Izzy? Thank you for jumping on, dude. Jet, Ohio, Aiden. Let's see, where's your friend? NKRS Fishing and Outdoors. What's up? Welcome back. Luis. That's pretty cool. Todd in the house. Todd tbmetalart.com, guys, for beautiful artwork like this yellowtail back here. check out Todd's website. He does great work. Let's see. I see Tyler in here. Oh yeah, Tyler. I know you killed it on this weekend. So good stuff over there, dude. Thanks for giving us a report earlier. I see Brian's in here. Brian, I hope you're ready for Wednesday, guys. Brian will be back with us on Wednesday. We'll be talking more about spotted bay bass fishing in the bays. It's gonna be fun. So please join us for that. That'll be on Wednesday. So remember, guys, tomorrow we're gonna be on the Twitch channel. I just put the I'm gonna put the link in the description one more time. www.twitch.tv/San Diego Fishing will take you to my Twitch channel, I guess you could say. Go on there, sign up, and subscribe to it or follow that account. And then tomorrow we'll be able to watch the stream from the kayak. I'll probably be fishing San Diego Bay. And for the Saturday, guys, for Saturday we're gonna be fishing. I see somebody. I think Jet put in a vote for like a night session. That actually sounds very, very fun. We might make it another San Diego Bay night session. That was super fun. And again, I love fishing at night. It's super still and calm. So maybe we'll make it a night session. So here's what I'm going to do, actually. I'm going to put a poll on the Facebook group, on the Mad Max Facebook group. I'm going to put San Diego Bay daytime, San Diego Bay nighttime, Mission Bay, or La Jolla. I'll put those 4 options, and you guys can choose whatever one you want. Whatever gets the most votes, that's what we'll do on Saturday. And then that way everybody's got their, that way everybody gets a little say in it. Okay. Let's see. That's funny. Let's see. Cool. Leonard's down for a night session too. Okay, cool. Wayne says, great to hear the latest fishing reports and tips. Yeah, thanks, Wayne. That it's cool to have guys like Scotty call in. So it's super cool. All right, cool. So I think that wraps it up for today, guys. Do me a favor, hit that like button if you haven't already. And again, one more time, I'm gonna give you guys the link for the Twitch account that I'll be broadcasting from. I might even jump on a little bit later tonight. I'll jump on. I'm gonna do a little bit of promotion for the Twitch account tonight. I'm gonna jump on Twitch later tonight, maybe after we talk on Discord for a little bit, maybe for 20-30 minutes, and then I'm gonna jump on Discord on Twitch and open this baby up. It's my new reel. It's the new reel for the. It's a new reel for the big game. So, go to that Twitch account that I just put in the chat and follow that account, and then later on tonight, maybe when I go and unbox this baby, you'll be able to check that out. How's that? How's that for a tease? Ha! All right, let's wrap this baby up. All right, guys, I'll see you guys in Discord in about 2 minutes. I'll be in there for about half an hour, hanging out, talking smack, and then after that, I'm gonna jump out of that and go into Twitch to try to figure out how Twitch works. And while we're figuring out how Twitch works, I'll unbox this reel. It's brand new, sealed. Okay. We'll go look through the box, see what comes in there. All that good stuff. So, Brian, thanks for jumping on. Leonard, Todd, TB Metal Art in the house. NKR Fishing and Outdoors, thanks for jumping on today. Ryan, Mr. Hyder, thanks for jumping on. Thanks for the call and welcome back. Salty Dangler in the house. What is it called? My rival. Izzy in the house. Thank you so much, Izzy, for jumping on here and always supporting the show. You're awesome. Aiden, Ohio Boy Fishing. Congratulations on the name change. I think that'll get you more followers since they know exactly what your channel's about. I see Dario, welcome and thanks for jumping on. Aaron, always good to have you here. I'm glad you found us again on the new channel, and I'm glad you're here. Let's see who else we have here. Doug in the house. El Sueño. Luis, welcome. What's up? What's up, Luis? Let's see who else we got here. Jet, Coach Worf. Thanks for calling in today, Coach Worf. Let's see who else we have in here. Of course, Captain Dan in the house. I see Wayne. Let's see who else. Did I miss anybody? If I missed you, it's because you didn't chat enough. So I said, Liam. What's up, Liam? Welcome. Liam, how's the bay? Liam, the bay fishing has been pretty good. Sorry I missed your question, Liam. I just saw it now. It's the end of the show, but real quick for Liam, if you're fishing, you say you're fishing Thursday on a skiff in Mission Bay, just drift with the current, cast up current, and just let your bait sit there so it's touching the bottom, and you can just hold on to the rod. You'll feel the bumps on the bottom start to happen, and then eventually you'll get a bite. Okay, it's the best advice I can give you. Fish in the current. Set up your skiff so that it's floating with the current, and then cast up current, whichever way the current's going, and drift over grass, drift over all the open flats. You'll get bit. Okay. Good luck on Thursday, and thanks again for watching, guys. I'll see you guys in Discord. Good night.